There are 7 questions about marketing that I get asked about by owners of interior design studios and architectural studios, and they are so common that I wanted to make a whole video about them. The answer to all the questions is it depends, but I'll give my own opinion based on the experience that we have with working with tens of different interior design and architectural studios. Let's get into it. Alright, diving straight into it with the first question, and that is, does digital marketing even work for interior design or architectural services? To give you a straightforward answer, it is yes, but here is why. When you're selling a service that everyone needs and it's already proven that it brings value, then digital marketing is always going to work. I'm saying this because it's already proven that there is demand for your service, so by starting with digital marketing, you're just increasing the demand for your service. You're only getting more people, more potential clients to see that you're offering this service, and this is always going to be beneficial in the long term. So yes, it works, and you need to do it for the long term. Okay, now with the second question. Is it very expensive to run digital marketing? This is one of the most favorite questions of everyone. Everyone wants to know how much it costs to run digital marketing and to put yourself out there. But this is the question that it always depends on. I want to give you a straightforward answer here, but I can't. And that is because the more you invest into digital marketing, the more people would see you. You can, of course, just invest $100 each month into, let's say, better content, or let's say better ads, or let's say anything out there really that is about digital marketing. But do you really think that you'll be able to reach that many people with only $100? And then compare it. Let's say you invest only $100 into content production for your digital marketing. And then let's say you invest $1,000 or then $10,000. The quality of what you're getting will be totally different, and then of course the outcome from this will be totally different again. If you invest $100 into ads, maybe you will reach 5,000 people, but then if you invest $10,000, maybe you reach 50,000 or 100,000 people. It all depends on what you accept as expensive. And then also you need to change your mindset about digital marketing. Digital marketing is not a cost, it's an investment. So it always depends, but you need to be ready to invest and never accept it as a cost. The moment you start treating digital marketing as a cost is the moment you start losing business, because digital marketing is an integral part of the growth of your studio. So to answer this question, it can be expensive, but it's an investment. Okay, going into the third question now, and that is, how early can I see results? Especially with digital marketing, it takes time. It takes time for people to start seeing you, to start noticing you, and for information to start popping up in their head. What I mean is that when someone, let's say, is scrolling on Facebook, they might see your studio, they might see 5 more different studios. And by digital marketing and by being consistent, you are able to put yourself in the mind of your potential customers and stay there for a while before they even contact you. So it's not always going to be the moment you start digital marketing and you already see potential clients coming in. What we do at DeckVision usually takes up to 4 weeks to start getting the first potential project inquiries. So it really always depends, but let's say that the earliest that you can get results would be 3 weeks after you start. But again, it really depends on what you're doing as digital marketing, and also it depends on your investment. If you're investing a lot of money, it could be faster, but then again, you would be investing more money, so you have to make the choice for yourself. So let's say 3 weeks after beginning. And move straight into the next question, which is, which platform is the best for interior design and architectural services? There is one best platform, and that is Instagram. There are of course other platforms that interior designers use and also architectural designers, but I wouldn't really advise going for them. For example, one other platform is Pinterest, but on Pinterest it's very hard to start promoting yourself. It's a lot better to do it on Instagram and Facebook, and you can a lot more easily achieve the results that you would like. Another possible platform would be YouTube. You can do YouTube videos, but it will be very, very hard and it will take a lot of time. Another one that is growing right now is TikTok, but the problem with TikTok is that the audience is very young, and that means that most likely they wouldn't be able to invest in your services. So yes, of course, you may be able to get a lot of attention, because if you're doing a good work, you'll be able to share amazing projects out there and people would just be astonished. But most likely you would only be getting fans instead of potential clients from TikTok. So the best one is Instagram, and then you would have Pinterest, TikTok, Facebook as well as secondary platforms to advertise on, or to just do digital marketing. Okay, going into the next one, and that is number 5. Can I do my marketing alone, or should I hire someone? I always advise interior designers who are a one-man show to just do the marketing alone and not hire anyone. And I'm saying this because I think every business owner, regardless of their business, should go and do marketing for some time alone, just to learn the basics of it. If you're going to be running a business, you need to know the basics, because if you don't, and if you hire someone immediately, how would you know that whatever they're selling to you is really good for you? You need to know at least some major basics, and you must have also tried some things as well, so you know that it's not so easy to actually achieve results. Otherwise, maybe you just not think that they're good enough. Maybe you just won't trust that they can provide you results if you try to hire someone. So make sure you just do the marketing alone for some time, and only then start hiring someone. And I have to mention here, if you're looking to hire someone right now, we have a few open spots in our agency DeckVision, so make sure to contact us through the link below, and thank you so much if you do. So to answer this question here, do it alone in the beginning and then hire someone. Inevitably, you have to hire someone. The moment the studio grows, you won't be able to do the marketing alone. And even if you do continue doing the marketing alone, it just won't be as good as other studios who have hired a professional to do it. So you have to hire someone eventually. So do it alone in the beginning and then hire someone else. Okay, jumping into question number 6. Are forwards on platforms important? They are not important, and here is why. If you have lots of different followers, let's say on Instagram you have 20-30,000 followers, how many of those do you think are potential clients? I would say that this number would be less than 1%, even less than 0.5%. And that is because when people are following you on these platforms, it's most likely because they are an enthusiast of interior design, they are a student, they are some kind of a fan of yours, but it's really unlikely that they will become a client. Usually, clients don't have the time to start following you and then checking out your portfolio, etc. They'll just stumble upon your studio through an ad, let's say. They'll go through your portfolio, they like what they would see, and then they would inquire about your services. And that's it. They won't bother with following you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So followers are not important. Yeah, of course, if you have only 50 followers, then this might cause an effect, and maybe someone might say, well, they just have 50 followers, I'll just not go with them. There is always this social proof, but overall, I would say they're not important, not focus on them. Just get to a minimum of, let's say, 300 followers, and then after that, it doesn't really matter. Just show in your portfolio the good job that you're doing, and then make it easy for people to become your potential customers. And let's get into question number 7, and that is, can I turn on digital marketing only when I need it? Unfortunately, it's not that easy to do that, and I really advise against it. And that is because when people stop seeing you for a while, it's like you're resetting their brain. Let's say that you run digital marketing for 3 months, and someone sees you during those 3 months, they see you 4 different times. That is totally fine. But then you stop digital marketing for 3 months. Do you think that they're still going to remember you if you continue digital marketing after those 3 months, it's highly unlikely. So you need to continue doing marketing because it requires a lot of touch points for people to become your potential customers. You need to do it again and again and again and again. And for some people, it might take a lot more touch points than just 9 touch points. I think this is currently the basics, but I really believe that it's even more than 9 touch points nowadays for someone to become your customer. So never really stop it. If you have, let's say, some kind of budget issues, just lower the amount of times that you're being seen by people, but never stop digital marketing at all. This is never a good practice. So to answer this question here, no, don't do that at all costs. And these are the 7 questions that I have been getting from interior design studio owners and architectural studio owners when we have had our discovery calls with them and our sales calls as well. I hope that these questions are also something that you have been wondering about, and now you have gotten the thoughts of someone who is working with many different studios. Now, if you're already sold on getting digital marketing for your own studio, then I have a video that I made for you that is about getting an unlimited project inquiries for your studio, so make sure to check that out next. And remember, never settle for average.